Social media has become one of the most influential forces of power on teens' behavior, it feels like, ever in history. Platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram house these interactions. For example, you can call your friend from miles away, or you can just send them a snap, which is just a photo. These things may seem good at first, but they hold dangerous consequences. Number one, cyberbullying. Number two, sleep deprivation. And number three is unrealistic standards. So today we'll be diving deeper into the rabbit hole of social media. And just to begin, my name is Colt Lundy. And let's get into this rabbit hole. Number one is sleep deprivation. For example, I've spent plenty of hours a day on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and at first, I didn't realize the consequences of social media and the rabbit hole of just staying on and on and on and on. It does things to your brain. It makes you feel like you're not even here anymore. It can make you go behind in school, or it can just make you not wake up at a certain time. It changes your whole sleep schedule. And that's why having good habits of turning your phone off at a certain time, or just remembering to do other things that aren't on your cell phone, help get rid of the sleep deprivation, and in the long term, help you out more in the future. The second topic we'll be talking about is cyberbullying. Now, for example, I've spent many hours on my Xbox, and I can't deny that I have said things on the Xbox that I shouldn't have said at all. And this isn't just for me, this is for many people across the country. For another example is my friend Davis. A few years back, he just got in a bad situation with a bad person on his Xbox as well. And he just felt segregated. He felt like he didn't have anyone to help him because he was getting severely bullied, even though he didn't even know the guy. And this cyberbullying, this form of cyberbullying, is extremely dangerous. It directly affects how teens turn out in the future. It just directly affects how they treat their kids as well in terms of cyberbullying. And that's why it's important to stay safe online and always contact a parent if you feel like you're unsafe or just any situation you feel unsafe in terms of technology. And the third thing we'll be talking about is unrealistic expectations. Everybody knows what an influencer is. It's a new form of just model. It can be in form of sports, in form of model, all sorts of things. And the main point of this entire interaction is the fact that you can put your expectations higher than the person you saw. You feel like you should always be that person. And it just doesn't affect your mental health very well. You could always be thinking that, hey, I need to be smarter. I need to be stronger. I need to take steroids. And that's obviously not a good thing to do. So having these expectations that are unrealistic or dangerously affect you. You can go to sleep thinking, I'm never going to be as good as I can. I'm never going to be better. And these unrealistic expectations formed by social media influencers is what causes this mental health crisis in the first place. And with all this being said, you want to figure out how to interpret this in a real life scenario. So, for example, my name's Timmy. I go, say if I have an Xbox. I log into my Xbox and I see many friend requests. Don't even know these guys. And a lot of the messages that come along with the friend requests are very harmful. One saying, Timmy, you're a bad guy. The second one is saying, Timmy, you suck. And the third one is saying, Timmy, I hope you can interpret what that means. And with all this being said, how does this even help me? Well, Timmy's going to go up to his parent and he's going to say, hey, Mom, what should I do here? And hopefully the mom's going to tell him, this is not good. You need to delete these messages. You need to go on with your day and forget it ever happened. And these are the things you need to do to help stop these three things I'm talking about before. And now we're getting into the conclusion of the speech. And there's a lot of things that I talked about. And the main thing I want you to learn from this is that it's okay to go through these scenarios. It's okay to go through the hard things in terms of social media. And the best thing to do is make mistakes. Making mistakes really helps you in terms of finding solutions for the next problem you might have. And being able to figure out what I'm doing wrong, what I need to do better at, is what really helps you stay safe in terms of social media. So, thank you, and have a nice rest of your day.